Hi, I'm live. This is exciting. I'm currently just taking a break from doing all of the responsibilities that I need to do right now to just talk to you guys. I have not been on YouTube live in a very long time. I know that I tried a couple things like with um, Animal Crossing and like live streaming and stuff like that. It didn't work out, and I was in a different space. I was in a different house then. I'm in my own house now, and this is very exciting. We moved here in August last year. Yeah. So, anyways, a lot of things have changed, and I just wanted to say hi, get on here live. You guys know I don't like to do edited videos or anything. It's because I have ADHD. It's something that I'm learning about during this pandemic, so it's great. The pandemic is really taken a fucking huge toll on my mental health for sure. I am very fortunate enough to still have my full-time job, and like nothing has changed in my life other than not having to go into the office every day. So things are pretty good for me on that end. So I don't know. I have a lot to be, I guess, blessed for and grateful for sure. But with me being home all the time and not being able to go anywhere, it's taken a lot on me, and I didn't realize how much I like depended on like experiences like keeping me happy and like seeing people, even though as much of an introvert I claim to be, I am totally an introvert, but I crave that human interaction, that human just human interaction, I guess. Hey guys, I see a couple people popping on. I do have the live chat on, so if you wanted to chat with me live while you're watching, go ahead and chat in. I just want to give you guys just kind of a quick 10-minute maybe overview of what's going on with me and talk about kind of my struggles. So I mean, I started this YouTube channel a while back when my father passed, and I went through hey, valued user, how are you? I forgot your name, but I know I used to talk to you a lot. But anyways, I'll try not to get distracted by the chat for the sake of everybody else watching. But I started this channel when my dad passed, and I really went through like a hard time, a deep, dark, depressive time, and started taking antidepressants called Wellbutrin. And I know a lot of you, like the majority of my people, of my friends here on YouTube, found me from those videos. And man, it's so hard to watch. It's hard to go back and watch those videos sometimes because I was so just shy and insecure and unaware of like my value, and just so deep down into the depression state that I was. But anyways, I dug my way out of that hole, and now I'm here. And so, as I said earlier, I'm really blessed. I'm really lucky to be in the position that I'm in. And 2020 really sucked. Just a lot of things that I had in the pipeline just completely blew up for me for 2020. It's hard for me to even be like negative about it because a lot of the shit, it's all of it. All of it's just out of my control. I mean, this whole crisis is like out of everybody's control. And something that I personally started doing about 6 or 7 years ago was, it sounds so simple and cheesy, and it is, but it really did work. But I quit worrying about things that were completely out of my control. And once you do that, like I joke all the time and say that I live the most like stress-free life I've ever seen of anybody. And I feel like there's always chaos around me or chaos in my family or what. I grew up in chaos. Okay. And I think for the longest time, I kind of seeked that out and thought that my life would be boring without chaos. And that's because I grew up in a home environment where it was always broken. I was like raised the only child, so I didn't have anybody around me. I didn't have anybody to connect to. I didn't have family to like lean on because I was also just living a life full of fear all the time, like fear of getting in trouble, fear of getting punished for this or that, or fear for, telling the wrong person that my mom got beat up last night by her boyfriend or something like that, like telling the wrong people the wrong things, and fearing the consequences that I would receive. Anyways, so I've really 2020 was the first 6 months of 2020 or the first 6 months of the pandemic. I was on a path to like a different career change, and it just kind of blew up in my face, and I didn't have any control over it. And I just kind of went with the flow. Everybody was experiencing it, and I was just trying to figure it out on my own. And I wasn't on. So 2020, I decided to get off of antidepressants. As I was so 2020, sorry, oh my God, my thoughts are fucking everywhere, and that I'll get back to that later. But 2020, James and I were in Australia for New Year's, for the holidays, for 2019 and New Year's Eve 2020. And while I was there, I guess I was while I was there, I got to see what like a good family like looked like. I got to see what a healthy family looked like. And it really just kind of made me like think like, wow, I think I don't need this like antidepressant to like help me like feel worthy or like happy or whatever. And I decided, I like told James, I was like, hey, I think I'm going to quit taking antidepressants in 2020. Like that's what I thought. And I kind of like, I was on Prozac. I was on 20 milligrams, 20 milligrams of Prozac. And at that time I thought it was like great. It was doing me so well. And I thought, okay, well, I don't think I need that anymore. I think I surrounded myself with great people, like a loving partner and like amazing, wonderful friends. And like his family is so nice, and this is like amazing. And I love this. And so I thought, okay, I don't think I want to take that anymore. I don't think I need it. And so we ended up going to Hawaii for a work trip that I planned, and we were there for like 7 days, and I like forgot my antidepressants while I was there, which was not ideal. And if you've ever like had to go a week or like 2 weeks or suddenly off your antidepressants, like you experience like the bed sweats. Like I woke up in like a pool of sweat. I would have like fucking nightmares, like all of these like withdrawals. And of course I'm in Hawaii. Like I don't want to be sad. I don't want to fucking experience all of this. So anyways, the trip to Hawaii subsequently kind of jump-started my decision of getting off Prozac. So anyways, what I'm trying to say is that, this first 6 months of the pandemic, this work from home situation, I, was just kind of going with emotions and like trying to figure shit out, and trying not to be like fucking depressed and like sad about shit that is completely out of my control. Like I couldn't, like, yeah, it sucks that I was going to like change. I was going a different direction for like my career. That's where I thought I was going, and that idea just got like fucking tipped on its head, basically. And that, I mean, I'm with everything that has gone on with me that during this pandemic, I see it as, well, it's probably a good thing. It's probably a blessing in disguise, to be honest, that I didn't get this like one job, or I didn't go through with this one job, because now their team is like completely different. And it wasn't even the role that I was in, like, did not bring me joy, did not spark joy. And they ended up having, they ended up going through a reorg, and like some other people joined his team, and like just not the direction that I thought I was going to go. So eventually, when that did come out, I just kind of realized, okay, I guess this is a blessing in disguise. And so anyways, I, was going through that shit, and I got unexpectedly, I got oh my God, I got an unexpected notice from my landlord at the time, that they wanted my old roommate Mike and I to move out of their old house. And that was that. I mean, it sucked, and I'm like really close to them, like they're really cool. It's just that it was very unexpected for me. I thought I was going to be like living there for a long time, until like James and I got a place or something, and we were already kind of talking about it because he was at my house. Like ever since the work from home, stay at home order was placed in California, I didn't want to go anywhere, so he just came to my house all the time. And so, anyways, we were kind of in that stage of, what's that phrase? Like, take a shit or get off the pot, like what's going on. So anyways, so I got that notice in July. It was like the 4th of July weekend is when I decided to move. And I ended up living at his house for like a month and a half, like 5 weeks or something like that, like really short. And I ended up buying this condo here in California, in the Bay Area. It is like, I still can't believe it, and it's amazing to own a house here in California, especially like during a pandemic. I'm like, this is insane. In hindsight, honestly, like I love this place, but like I just wish I would have just invested my money in Tesla when it was like $200 back like 6 months ago, to be honest. I really wish that, but I really do love this house. I love it. We've done so much to it, and it is like it's honestly become like our sanctuary. We just did this last night. We built a plant wall, basically. Anyways, so when we bought the house, I was going through like so much like emotion and just, it's kind of funny to say like I was going through so much emotion, but honestly I wasn't feeling any emotion, like nothing. I wasn't happy for myself. I wasn't proud for myself. I wasn't happy. I wasn't feeling joy. It was just that ever so familiar feeling of just nothing. I think somebody just threw something in my courtyard. So anyways, I just wasn't feeling great at all. And so I decided, you know what, like, I'm just going to start taking Prozac again. Fuck it, because I deserve to be happy, and I'm tired of just feeling this way all the time. And so I started taking Prozac. And I started like exercising. I gained so much weight. Did I mention that? I gained so much weight during this pandemic, during fucking all of it. Like I gained, how much did I gain? 50 pounds, like 50 pounds. And like I've always been like 150, 160. And like when I hit 200, I was like, what the fuck is going on with my health? Like I was disgusted. I don't know what was going on. Kind of chalked it up to like happy weight when you get into a relationship and you gain weight. So like moving here, I was just like, wasn't exercising anymore. I wasn't going to Orange Theory, which you guys know. I love that place, and that was my gym. I went to all the time. My entire routine was just shot once work from home. The stay in place orders were in effect. It's almost been a year. It's been basically a year since we've been doing this shit. Anyway, so I was tired of like being sick all the time. Like my knees were literally seizing up. Okay, I'm 33. Like my knees should not be seizing up. Like they were lock popping, and I was not dropping to the floor, but I was popping and locking my knees. It was not great. So I went through just a lot of like mental, or obviously mental, but like physical changes and shit as well, like during this pandemic, and like gaining weight. Like you can't go outside. Like I have no motivation to like push myself to go running. I bought a bike. And so anyways, when I bought a bike, I was also taking Prozac, and I thought Prozac was like really going to help me because it helped me the last time I took it, but I was experiencing the same shit on Prozac. Like not being able to sleep at night, waking up every day at 3 a.m. Why? On the dot, every day at 3 a.m. Why? I don't, I mean, I would take my medicine like in the morning, I would take it at night. I was like, change it up to try to fix it. Like when I first started taking it, like it made me so tired. I would literally take it and like I have to go to sleep like 2 hours later. Like I had to nap. Like thankful for my flexible work schedule, I guess. But it was literally I was on the couch. Sorry, I'm like picking this burn mark I have. I was on the couch. Just sitting there and thinking that I'm going fucking mad. Like I'm going mad. It made me feel like I was empty inside. Like it made me feel like I was like a sack of potatoes or something. Honestly, it just made me feel like like a body bag or something. It made me feel crazy. So I said, you know what, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm just going to quit my Prozac. So I quit my Prozac, and I was also not taking like my medication for ADHD. And I've also been trying to like I've been discovering the sides of ADHD for me and like how it affects me, and like all of this shit just like makes sense to me. Why like there's like two parts or multiple parts of ADHD, and mine is inattentive ADHD, which means I'm chronically bored all the time. Chronically bored. Okay. But then like once one thing like excites me or like grabs my attention, I like super hyper focus on it, and I become obsessed with that topic until I like finish it. Like an art project, like something that I want to make, I will make it. I will do everything in my power to get it perfect. And as soon as I get it perfect, or I do it, or it gets too hard for me to want to continue and have the curiosity to improve, and I quit. But if I do it and I finish it, I feel accomplished for 2.5 seconds, and then the serotonin is gone. And it's been 20 minutes now. I need to get off. I need to get off YouTube Live and continue my work that I actually need to get done. But it's been wild during this pandemic, and I don't even know, like, really honestly what I said during this entire video, but I just wanted to say, hey, let's see who's on here. A valued user, Jay, I'm glad you're still doing videos. Jay, you're taking the Wellbutrin. My old videos were good. Freaked us out about the meds. Hey man, you know, it was just when I started Wellbutrin, I wanted to be just like straight up and honest, and I took the videos, like, honestly, just for me, just so I can go back. I have a dryer that sings to me about every 2 hours and never dries my clothes, so it's amazing. So yeah, the Wellbutrin videos I took as like a kind of a journal video for me to go back and watch and see my progress. And every once in a while, I go, if I'm in a really bad place, I guess I'll go and watch my videos and just look at that girl, and just how like unsure of myself I was, and just how I'm so different now. But I was just, I just couldn't see the light then. And now that I guess I see the light now, but it's, I don't know, we all have our bad days, right? Kiwi, and Janine, my son has ADHD. He's been feeling bad. Like, it's, I don't know. I've been like deep diving into like ADHD articles and videos and research and shit like that, on like studying people with ADHD. Like, I strived, like, well, I didn't struggle like this when I had structure in my life. And I really do believe that it was just having the autonomy, just to go, like, I go to a place and this is where I go and this is where I work, and then I have my home space, come home, and it's like very separated. And like, I don't know, it sucks here. It sucks. I love being in my house, but like, it sucks doing the same shit like every fucking day. Like, it's anyways, and so I've been trying to figure that out about myself. The depression, I feel like, is being managed pretty well. I'm doing things that like actively bring me joy, which sounds like so Marie Kondo of me to say, but I'm finding joy in like plants now, which is funny. Like, I love to like plant. I love to like play in the dirt and like water my flowers and like my birds. And like, there's some birds out there, and now I'm like feeding the birds because they make me happy and they bring me a smile. And so whatever I can do to keep bringing a smile to my face, I'm going to keep doing. I'm on TikTok now, so just a warning: if you guys do get on TikTok and you're new to TikTok, it will take over your world, because TikTok is a great app, and it makes me super happy. I love watching all these like funny comedy videos. Like, I laugh so hard every single day. Maybe laughter really is medicine. I don't know, but I love TikTok, and I'm pretty active on that, and I love being goofy. So if you guys are on TikTok, you can follow me, Cora from YouTube. I might change it. Should I change it to like Cora from TikTok? I don't know, but you can find me there. I love making dancing videos, and I feel like TikTok is really allowing me to just kind of be myself and like express my creativity a little bit more, and I love it. So, Kiwi, got a good daily routine. He needs routine. I get him out in the sun a lot too. Honestly, so I mean, I've created a routine and I've tried to stick to it, but I know I need to quit lying to myself. I'm never going to stick to that routine. I see it as a guideline. That's about it. And I've been giving myself like these, they're not invisible. I call them invisible, but they are actually real deadlines. But I've been giving myself deadlines to make myself do certain work. Like right now, I'm currently writing like a work self-evaluation and like a work promo rationale packet. And so that's like pretty stressful. It's all on there. Like I have a lot of the work is already done. I don't know. I'm finding it so hard to just like continue it and finish it. So right now that's my current struggle. I should be doing that instead of being on YouTube Live, but I figured I would take a 10-minute break, which has turned into 30. I don't know. And the sun, I just got inside. I just came inside from sitting in the sun for about 20 minutes. And honestly, that's helped me so much. I mean, I came on here and I did a little bit of work, some adjustments and stuff that I needed to do. And then I like went on and like replied to some people's comments and stuff. And I figured I'm just going to jump live and say hi to you guys. So can definitely recommend Sun. Sun has helped me. That's it. Let's see. What else are you saying? Did you quit antidepressants? Yes. Yeah. So, Jay, I did quit. So I'm not on Prozac or anything. The only thing I take is Vyvanse, which is a time release Ritalin, basically. Accountability partner, perhaps that seems to help us a little bit too. Good work. Keep it up. Thank you, Kiwi. Broken tasks down into small parts, 10-minute blocks. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess I'm making myself, yeah, like 10, 20-minute blocks. I just like make myself type. Even if I'm not typing anything, like I'm thinking about what I need to like look for and like type, and like I have to, there's so many distractions, like my email, my like chat and stuff. Even if it's like nothing is happening, like I feel like I have to check my email. Like I don't know how often I do it, but probably every 2 minutes or 3 minutes or something like that. Like I just have an urge of, oh, okay. I wonder if like Tom's replied to that email. Oh, no. Okay. I wonder if anyone's like, responded to like something I said on chat. No. And I know that, and I'm very like self-aware of my distractions. So I just have to like turn everything off. It's so frustrating. I don't have a sad lamp, but going out in the sun does help. So I'm just staring at my screen for an hour. I know. But I have, because the sun is like coming out now and it's not so dark, I've been like making myself go out in the sun for like, even if it's just like a 5-10 minute walk, I will purposely just like walk and like get the sun on my face. Thanks, Sam. Also, less long list of things to do. Make a list 3 or 4, not 20. For sure, Jay, man, I can list a million things that I need to do. Like right now, I could even, there's so many different things that I need to do, but my number one priority is like adding things to my promotion rationale. And there were other things like within that document that like I also need to create, but I know that can be created like later, but it can also be created right now, because it's like not something that I have like it's something that I can create. So I'm like, oh, great. Let me just deep dive into something that I like need to create right now. And then I will focus on that instead of like using that energy to like work on something that I already have. Like, why is it so hard for me to think about that? I don't get it. I don't get it. And like my mom like quit her job. My mom quit her primary job. And I've like you guys, my hair, I feel like I look bald right here, but I have like transparent hair that only likes to just fleef out. The fuck? Um have 20 and you would yeah, oh, that's Jay. So there's also like a lot of shit going on with my mom and I'm trying to like manage that. I feel like sometimes my mom is like gaslighting me or something, or I'm like dealing with a person that has like undiagnosed mental illness. I know that two of my older sisters have type 2 bipolar diagnosed to them. They didn't get it from no one. I'm pretty sure they got it from my mom. Anyways, I've so yeah, my mom like quit her job, and today it's this like super stressed, like manic stage that like she gets into and then like pushes me into, and then now I'm like super worried, and then by the end of it, it's like I don't need to worry that much, and it's a constant roller coaster of emotion of like stress. And I'm probably going to delete this video. So if you guys are here, thank you for jumping on. Sam, Cole, I'm fine. Just talking about life things. I know, Kiwi, it's way more than what I said. It's very complicated. But it's just, my mom is just so like manic. Like I'm the only person who can help, you know, and I'm the only one who is like willing to help, and none of my sisters like even want to. It's not even helping like my mom, it's helping me. Like they're just fucking assholes, man. I'm definitely going to delete this video, so if you guys are here, thanks for listening. Cole, yep, I'm on Vyvanse, and I think I need a higher dose. I'm not sure. I don't think it's really helping much. Anyways, you guys, I really wanted this to be like a short video, but you know, whatever. Okay, now I'm just like sitting here, dead air. I'm gonna go. If you guys like want to follow me on TikTok, go over there. Oh, you see Dexter? He's right there. Dexter. He like doesn't even want to listen to me anymore. I think he might be going deaf, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go. So you guys know where to find me. Cora on YouTube, everywhere. So if you want to chat, if you want to make videos or something with me on TikTok, I would love to see that. Yep. All right. Bye, guys. Good seeing you. Thanks for chatting with me.